Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Campbell, and I am Troop 417 Scoutmaster. And I am also pleased to be here to serve as Master of Ceremonies for Isaac's Eagle Corps of Honor. Before we start, I would like to remind everyone that there will be a brief refreshments after the ceremony. And now, can I please have Mitchell Carrier step forward for colors?
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mitchell Carrier. I have been with the troop for 3 years, and I am one of the several ASBLs, and I am in charge of the troop's quartermasters. Now, will the audience please rise if you are able for the presentation of the colors. Audience, attention. Color guard, attention. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, halt. Color guard, prepare to post the colors. Color guard, post the colors. Please join me in the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. If you're not in uniform, please place your right hand over your heart. Scout hand salute. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Color guard, reform. Color guard, return to ranks. Color guard, halt. Color guard, at ease. Scout signs. Will you please join me in the saying of the Scout Oath? On my honor,
I will do my best to do my duty to guide my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Scout law.
Scouts are trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Scout motto.
Be prepared.
Scout slogan.
Do a good turn daily.
Audience at ease. You may be seated.
Hello everyone, my name is Charlie. I'm a ASBL in the troop, and I'm going to talk about the duties of a scout. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what it means to be a Boy Scout. So the Scout Oath is the oath that you just heard our troop recite. It's a major part of scouting. We recite this oath every meeting, ceremony, and camp out. More importantly, we as scouts are supposed to live by this oath every single day. The Scout Oath can be broken down into 4 duties of a scout: duty to God, duty to country, duty to others, and duty to self. The first part of the Scout Oath is duty to God. A scout can accomplish this in multiple different ways by being faithful to their God and following His commandments to the best of their ability. The scout is also active in the church community and respects all of God's people and creations. They also respect the beliefs of others, even if it goes against their own. The second point in the Scout Oath is duty to country. A scout may accomplish this by following the laws of his country and is willing to live for it as others have died. While dying for your country requires extreme courage, living for your country through the Scout Oath and law requires just as much. Just like the Scout law says, the scout is brave. The duty to others. The Scout slogan, do a good turn daily, and many points of the Scout law fall under the category of doing your duty to others. The Scout is friendly and fair to anyone they come across. They are even willing to help with nothing in return, doing something kind to others without expecting something in return. Duty to self. This means to take care of yourself, physically and literally speaking. The Scout Oath wraps up with the words, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. The Scout grows in strength, knowledge, wisdom, and spirituality. This is how they experience the joy of living. Now I invite Jackson Reed to talk about what it means to be an Eagle Scout.
Hi everyone, I'm Jackson if you don't know me. I'm a Life Scout. I've been in the troop for, I think, 3 years. And I'm honored to be here to recognize Isaac with his accomplishments. And I want to talk about what it means to be an Eagle Scout. So the foremost responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. Honor is the foundation of all character. And a character is what one really is deep down inside. An Eagle will live so that he reflects honor in his home, his school, his community, his friends, his church, and himself. May the white of your badge represent honor. The second responsibility of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. Without loyalty, all character lacks direction. An eagle is loyal to his ideals. An eagle is loyal to his family, friends, and his community. May the blue of your badge inspire your loyalty. The third obligation of the Eagle Scout is courage. Courage gives all character, force, and strength. Trusting in God with faith in his fellow man, an Eagle Scout can face each day unafraid and seek his share of the world's work to do. Let the red of the Eagle badge stand for courage. The final obligation of an Eagle Scout is service. The Eagle extends a helping hand to those who still toil on the trail. The performance of a daily good deed takes on a new meaning when you enter a life of continuing service to others. An eagle protects and defends the weak and the helpless. An eagle protects, he aids the unfortunate, and he upholds the rights of others. His code of action is based on real service. May the motto, "Be prepared," always remind you that as an Eagle Scout, you are best prepared to be of service to others. May the watchful eagle suspend from the ribbon remind you to perform that service when opportunities arise. Mr. Campbell.
The presentation of the Eagle Scout badge is an important and serious event, the pinnacle and the goal for which Scouts worked many years. An occasion of pride and joy, a time for serious contemplation, in the accumulation of efforts and various leaders of the Scouts. Eagle Scout Award is the highest and most coveted rank in Scouting, the last major step in the advancement program. At this point, we trust that you have achieved the purpose in building character, training, and leadership, and the practice of service. Mitchell Carrier will tell you what the requirements of the badge are.
The requirements for Eagle Scout rank are as follows. Be active in the troop and patrol for at least 6 months as a Life Scout. Demonstrate Scout spirit by living the Scout oath and law in your everyday life. Earn 21 merit badges, including the 13 that are Eagle required. Serve actively in an improved position of responsibility for 6 months after becoming a Life Scout. Plan, develop, and lead others in carrying out a service project worthy of an Eagle Scout. Take part in a Scoutmaster conference. Appear before a board of review of prominent persons and satisfy them that you have done your best to understand and live up to the Scout oath and law, and always qualify for the Eagle Scout Award. Mr. Margaret.
Good afternoon. My name is Vern Margard. I'm a former Scoutmaster of Troop 417. And since I left that role, I have been serving as the Eagle Coach. And it's been my privilege and my pleasure to be able to work with the young men and young women who are working at becoming Eagle Scouts in our troop. Certainly that has been the case with the Meads family. It's a real pleasure to feel a part of your family, to feel welcome, to sit around your dining table and share with you. It has been a real honor and a privilege to work with you, and I'm very honored to be a part of your ceremony today. Now, careful examination has been made as to all of the requirements, all of the qualifications of this applicant to become an Eagle Scout. Proficiency in the various crafts and skills that are prescribed for the Eagle Scout rank have been checked. The records of the merit badges earned and approved have been checked and certified by appointed counselors. Eagle Scout candidate Isaac Meats has demonstrated his capacity and willingness to exert leadership in activities that are constructive and worthwhile in the community. Records been checked of troop leadership, school affairs, and other areas of work and service. And he's demonstrated his loyalty and duty to God and to country. He is qualified as an Eagle Scout. Isaac, I'm going to ask you if you would please escort your parents up front. Mr. Campbell, if you'll join us. Now, the symbol of success as an Eagle Scout is the Eagle Scout badge and neckerchief. These will now be presented to you, to your parents, by Mr. Campbell. Right there.
He loves that part.
In addition to earning the rank of Eagle, Isaac earned enough merit badges to earn both the bronze palm and the gold palm. He's only one short of getting that silver. So work to be done. Now, Isaac has accomplished a great deal, and he has much to his credit. But we know that a scout doesn't earn Eagle on their own. They have a lot of help. And in this case, his parents have been of enormous assistance both to Isaac and to our troop. And so, Isaac, in recognition of the wisdom and the guidance given to you by your father, we ask that you please present him with an Eagle pin, which I assure you he will be proud to wear. And in recognition of the many hours of patient guidance given by her in your efforts, would you please pin your mother's pin over your mother's heart? Now I'll ask the Eagle Scout candidate to take the Eagle Scout pledge. And as the candidate takes the pledge for the first time, will those in the audience who are also Eagle Scouts please stand? Now this wasn't in his script, but I think it's important, and I'm going to ask each one of you, if you would please introduce yourselves. Let us know when and where you earned your Eagle Award. Being the old timer here, My name is Vern Margard. I earned my Eagle Scout Award with Troop 156 more than 50 years ago in 1972.
My name is Joseph Piccinini, and I earned my Eagle in Troop 555 in 2018.
My name is Dominic Olisea. I earned my Eagle in Troop 555 last year.
My name is Luis Elisea. I earned my Eagle in Virginia. I cannot remember the troop number because I was in a military family, so we had like 17 different troops. But I earned it in 1993.
My name is Tyler Reed. I earned mine right here with Troop 417 in 22.
My name is Eric Vazalucier. I earned my Eagle in 1987 in Troop 95, Liberty, New York.
1:21 p.m.
My name is Philip Stevens. I earned my Eagle with Troop 417 in 2021.
My name is Michael Piccinini. I earned my Eagle in Troop 555 in August of 2022.
David Campbell, Troop 417 in 2008.
Justin Meats. I earned it in Troop 11 in Mount Sterling, Illinois in 1993.
Thank you. And now I'll ask all of the Eagle Scouts if you will please join me in making the Scout sign. And Isaac, if you will please repeat after me. On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to do my duty to God.
to do my duty to God.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to do my duty to my country.
to do my duty to my country.
I reaffirm my allegiance
I refer my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training an example
to make my training an example
and make my rank and influence
and make my rank and influence
strongly count for better scouting
strongly count for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contact with other people,
and in my contact with other people,
regardless of race, color, or creed.
regardless of race, color, or creed.
And to this I pledge my sacred honor.
And to this I pledge my sacred honor.
2. Gentlemen, you may be seated. And the parents may be seated. Now, Isaac, and I think this is the most significant part of an Eagle ceremony, because I charge you now to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding ever before you without reservation the ideals of honor and service. By repeating the Eagle Scout pledge before your fellow members, you have truly become an Eagle Scout. Though the words you have used just now are similar to those when you joined Scouting, today they mean more than they ever could have meant at that time or at any time in the past. When you have pledged yourself on your sacred honor, using the same words that are found at the end of the Declaration of Independence, you have sealed your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to ask Patrick Piccinini to please come forward for a special presentation.
My name is Patrick Piccinini. I'm the immediate past chair for the Gateway District Council, Gateway District Committee, and I would, on behalf of the district, I would like to congratulate Isaac on attaining the rank of Eagle. I'm also here in another capacity, in addition to being a friend of the family. I'm here on behalf of Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose, who is pleased to present the following commendation to Isaac, which reads, "In the name and by the authority of the state of Ohio, Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose does hereby recognize Isaac Meeks of Troop 417. I am pleased to extend special and well-deserved recognition to Isaac Meeks for attaining the rank of Eagle, the highest achievement in Scouting. This certificate of commendation is presented on behalf of the people of the state of Ohio as a token of our gratitude for the commitment you have shown in the pursuit, understanding, mastery, and the core values of Scouting: integrity, honor, and respect, all important requirements for enduring success in life. An individual who receives the Eagle Scout Award has exhibited commendable skill and dedication in service to his troop, family, and community. The numerous merit badges you have earned represent specific Scouting achievements. But when viewed collectively, they exhibit a profound statement about the depth and strength of your character. As Ohio Secretary of State and a fellow Eagle Scout, it is my unique distinction and great honor to commend you for earning the rank of Eagle. I wish you continued success in life. Hold true to the Scout oath and remember the Scout law, and this achievement will be but one in a long line of well-deserved accomplishments. In witness hereof, I have affixed my hand and caused the seal of the state of Ohio to be fixed. Done at the city of Columbus this 8th day of July in the year of our Lord, 2024, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 248th, and of the statehood of Ohio, the 221st. Signed, Frank LaRose, the 51st Ohio Secretary of State. Congratulations.
Just because that was slightly unscripted. And now for some words from our newest Eagle.
Thank you all for being here. It is a great honor to have all of you here. You have had an impact on my life in many ways. First off, I would like to invite a very special person to the front, my grandpa, Terry Meeks. As he makes his way up here, I would like to thank him for his continued love and support, as well as my grandparents who couldn't be here today, Susan Parr and Jane Scott, as well as my grandparents who passed away, Judy Meeks and Ken Parr. I would like to give you a grandparent pin. Next, I would like to give out a few mentor pins for those in my scouting journey who have played a huge role. My first mentor has my utmost respect. He has put in countless hours, not only for my troop, but for scouting in general. Ever since my first day of being in Troop 417, he's been there for me as a mentor and a friend. Would David Campbell please come to the front? Next up, my project would be a pile of wood if it weren't for the wisdom of this man. He spent many hours helping me plan, as well as understand some of the confusing terminology woodworking has. Would Michael Carton please come to the front? When I first joined the troop, I'll admit that I was highly intimidated by this person. It wasn't until more recently that I got to know him better and realized he isn't all that scary, for the most part. I've had many laughs with him alongside other countless memories. Would Don Fisher please come to the For this next mentor, I don't even know where to begin. His patience and kindness is never ending. He's always been there to assist and guide Troop 417 Scouts to the best versions of themselves. Would Charlie Reed please come to the front? And last but not least is a very special person. I owe my entire scouting career to this man. He's given countless hours of support and wisdom over my last 11 years in scouting. I owe huge thanks to him for all my accomplishments. He has paved a path that I am determined to follow. Would Justin Neath please come up? That is all I have, and now I'd like to give it back to my dad for some final remarks.
Thank you for all for being with us here today. Each one of you has had really impact on Isaac along his trail to Eagle in one way or another. Some of you are teachers, some of you are friends and family. Many of you have bought popcorn or at least gotten an email from Isaac about buying popcorn, or donated to his Eagle Project. As a Cub Scout, one of the requirements for the Arrow of Light is to visit multiple Boy Scout troops to really see what troop you want to join. Most of the time, the whole den, the whole group of Cub Scouts goes to the same troop, but not for Isaac. He knew after visiting several troops, he knew Troop 417 was the right troop for him, even though all of his other friends ended up going to another troop. But he is the only one that is still active in Scouts and has really blazed the way along the way. And as an assistant scoutmaster in the troop, it has really been fun to watch Isaac grow from being one of the new Scouts to being one of the youth leaders in the troop. There was a while there we weren't sure he was going to end up making it all the way to Eagle Scout. Doing Zoom Boy Scout meetings during COVID was very, very difficult. And Dad, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, do I have to go? Do I have to like get on the Zoom meeting? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm friends with Eshad. Maybe I'll switch to Troop 555. Like, it was really. And then there was a group of them that all went to Florida Sea Base the summer of 21. It was right after COVID was like opening up. And he came back from Sea Base so excited. I remember him saying, Dad, he's telling his friends, hey, we're the older Scouts now. It's up to us to keep the troop going. And that encouragement and that excitement all the way, ever since he got back from Sea Base, even at home, he'll still complain about doing stuff around the house sometimes, but so much more just jumping in and helping, and we'll jump in and help unload the dishwasher and do it with not as much complaining as he does. But he really does. And the way he really just brings in a lot of the new Scouts, and I know he's created special bonds with many of the kids in Scouts. And as we're driving to campouts, he's often, hey, give me your Boy Scout book. I'll help you do rank advancement along the way. And the way he just not only helps and gets people involved and asks people, hey, can you come do this? Can you come do that? And you see him now doing the same thing in band. And it's so fun. I think one of the things that probably drew him to the troop, I think a couple of adults were talking one of the first Scout meetings. We were looking around, like every Scout in our troop is usually either in band or orchestra, and it's just that, I don't know, there's something about music that brings everybody together, and it's really, really fun to watch him And his friends that he went to sea base with, they're all in marching band. And this summer I got to go to Boy Scout camp for the first time in like several years. And it was so amazing to see 4 juniors in high school going around having the time of their life at Boy Scout camp, and the impact that that has on the rest of the Scouts is really, really big. So, you know, not only to Isaac, but also, you know, his other 3 juniors that are just all in it with everything. It's been really, really fun to see. It's been kind of fun to me as I've gotten more involved, especially over the past couple of years, as we were preparing to go to Philmont Scout Ranch to go backpacking. As I got more involved, I realized that all those things I learned along the way in scouting, I was learning so much more than I didn't even realize at the time. And the way that those skills help you every step along the way, and the impact that it's had in my career of being an Eagle Scout and being leadership, and the whole fact about you know, just leading by example. You know, it's not, hey, go do this, let's go do this. You know, that's had a big impact on me. And for those of you Scouts that are working on the way to Eagle, don't give up, keep going. It's hard, and sometimes you get in right at the last minute, but really make it a priority, because it'd be something that the things that you learn, you don't even realize what you're learning right now. So keep up, and you know, give that service back to the community. It's really great to see, you know, Isaac, even the way he helps, you know, people, you know, some of the disabled, and helps them in marching band, and has lunch with them a lot of the time, and just the way he gives back. He gives back to the community, gives back to UA Village, and donates his time, and does service, and probably talks with the people more than he actually does service project there. And he really enjoys it. And ever since he was like little, we'd go to like family birthday parties, like, oh, where's Isaac? Oh, he's in the living room talking to our friend's grandpa or whatever. You know, he loves to sit down and like learning from his elders as well. So we're very proud of you, Isaac, and wish you the best, and Eagle Scout will serve you well throughout the rest of your life. So I think that is it. I think we're ready to call Mitchell and the troop back up for the closing of the phrase.
Will the audience please rise if you are able for the retirement of the colors? Audience, attention. Color guard, attention. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, halt. Color guard, prepare to retrieve the colors. Color guard, retrieve the colors. Color guard, reform. Color guard, retire the colors. Color guard, halt. Color guard, at ease. Audience, at ease. We would all like to thank you for coming, and there are refreshments out in the hall. Please help yourself. Back corner.